Welcome back to the channel, everybody. It's your friendly neighborhood Armenian back with another video. If you're stopping by for the first time, my name is Vahe, and on this channel we cover car reviews, anything automotive related, along with my new 2020 Toyota Supra that you see here today. I'm going to be building this car to be a crazy show and go car, so stay tuned. Going to have tons of content coming in the future, and if you are interested, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit that like if you enjoy it as well. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back. Hope you enjoyed the last video, and I hope you enjoy this content. This video, we're not here to talk about the build. As you can see from the title, things that I hate about this car. Full disclaimer, the last video that I made was all the things, or a lot of things, that I loved about this car. I don't truly overall hate this car. For the most part, I love the car, I love owning the car, I love driving the car, and these are just some few quirks of the car that are kind of annoying anyone that's interested in getting the car, just to give them an idea of some of the weird things that this car has. So let's get right into it. First thing that's kind of annoying in this car is the sound system. So I have the upgraded premium sound system that comes with a 500-watt JBL speaker system. It's got two crazy big subwoofers in the back behind the passenger and the driver's seat. It rattles horrendously. No matter what volume I have it in, low, high, no matter how many times I try messing around with the equalizer and the treble and the bass, everything just rattles. I can't really enjoy listening to music in this car. I myself love listening to music when I drive, especially on long road trips. If I'm just cruising around on the highway and I want to have the windows up, listening to music is one of my favorite things to do while driving. However, the sound system in this car is really, really bad. Second thing that's annoying, windows down, around 40 to 55 mile per hour range, there is a crazy wind buffeting sound. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be able to catch that on camera. As someone that loves driving with the windows down, listening to the car and the exhaust note, kind of an annoying sound. It's very, very bothersome. I know there's ways that we can get around this. I know there's some aftermarket companies out there that are making pieces and add-ons that you can add on the side view mirrors that will help with the airflow and help reduce that buffeting or eliminate it altogether. Another thing that's annoying that you don't notice until you go to use the trunk. So there's only two ways to open the trunk in this car, either via the key fob, trunk release button, or the trunk release button that is on the driver's side door. Both work perfectly fine, no issues with those. The problem is if you have groceries, your keys in your pocket, and your hands are full, it would be nice to have a button somewhere around the trunk area, underneath the trunk, by the backup camera or license plate area, anywhere out there. It would be nice to have a button that we could push and have the trunk just open that way, so that it's a little bit more convenient. It's not a deal breaker, but I have definitely noticed after owning this car for a few weeks now that I definitely wish there was a button back there. Kind of annoying. I hope they fix that in future models. I really have no idea why they didn't add that. Another thing, as a lot of people have mentioned already, are the fake vents all around this car. There's a ton of them. There's a bunch in the front, on the hood, in the rear, on the sides, on the doors. There's a bunch of plastic fake vents. It doesn't bother me to the point where, you know, I don't want the car, but it is kind of annoying that there's so many of them. And the color that I have in my car is the nocturnal black, so it kind of, these fake vents kind of blend in with the car, the color of the car, so it's not as noticeable. Toyota had mentioned that although there are fake vents all around this car, they're strategically placed so that tuners could pop those out and actually make them functional. A YouTuber seems to have debunked this for the most part, and it seems like it's not worth going through the effort and making these vents functional because the locations aren't that great, as Toyota has stated. They're pretty difficult, and the gains, the performance gains, are very minimal from what we're saying. If you haven't seen this video, go ahead and check it out, and I'll put a link in the description below. It's actually a really interesting video. I'm glad he put that out there. The next thing I'm going to cover is one of the blind spots in this car that is horrendous. B-pillar area on both the passenger and the driver's side is horrendous to look through. You really can't see anything. The arch on the back of the hat, near impossible to see. So sometimes I'll catch myself having to really like look and second guess and rely on the mirrors and all the sensors that are around this car to make sure there is no car around me, so I can safely enter the lane that I'm trying to get into or turn. And lastly, one of the biggest things that I really don't like about this car, and you can definitely see I hate this about this car. This car comes with a driver's assistance package, and what that adds are the blind spot monitoring, all these sensors. However, lane keeping assist is incredibly intrusive in this car. You can shut that off. You can definitely completely remove the safety systems, but it is nice to have that in a Grand Tour vehicle such as this. What happens is, for some reason, at times, the car assumes that you're veering out of the lane, and the steering jerks you to either the right or the left. Really scary because it pulls really, really hard, and what I'll start to notice is I have to start fighting the steering wheel. I'll have to fight the car to go straight. Yeah, so those are some of the things that are pretty annoying about my 2020 Toyota Supra. I hope this helps anyone that is interested in purchasing this car. Now, again, by no means do these things make me hate the car or wish that I never got the car. These are overall small things about the car that make it, you know, its own unique thing. And I love this car, but not every car is perfect. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and hit that like button. And if you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing. Got tons and tons of Toyota Supra content coming, along with tons of other automotive content, but stay tuned. We're gonna build this car up in the next few weeks. We got tons of stuff that are gonna be happening in this car. So stick around, hope you enjoy. Peace. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is my wait a minute, what? Toyota Supra. This is my brand new 2020 Toyota Supra.